going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So, few weeks back, we had the S2000's Voltex front bumper all fixed by my buddy Roy. He got the fiberglass bumper fixed after my track day when I broke it. Had it repainted, looks as good as new again. He did say bring it back in a few weeks so we can get the front bumper buffed out. So that's what we're going to do today. I haven't actually driven the S2000 for maybe 2 weeks or so. Battery was a little bit low on juice, so I had it hooked up to the battery tender and charged up. We're going to make a short little drive over to Roy's shop and get the S2000 looking clean and buffed out. Here we have the Honda S2000 looking clean. Previously, with the track day, I broke the bumper right here. There's a crack, some cracks, stretch line cracks around the headlights as well on the bottom. So all fixed, all painted, looks as good as new. So that's the thing about aftermarket fiberglass bumpers. A lot of the Japanese bumpers are fiberglass, unfortunately, and they do crack pretty easily. But yeah, we're gonna start up the S2000 and head to Roy's shop. In other news, we have the RCF parked beside the S2000 in the garage. RCF was giving a little bit of drama. If you guys didn't see the previous vlog, it died on me, even though it's my daily driver. Thankfully, it's just simple battery change. Actually died on me less than 2 years of ownership. But besides that, car has been super reliable, no issues. So the Mitsubishi Turbo Lancer usually takes this spot, but she's at the shop. So yeah, fingers crossed, still being diagnosed. Hopefully it's not a big issue, but we want to get the Turbo Lancer running great again. Alright, so let's go ahead and unlock the car. We're gonna fire it up, take it out the garage, give it a nice cold start. Alright, so key in. Fires right up. Alright, let's do a little pull. Just made it over here to Classic Collision. Just made it here to the shop. S2000's parked inside. We're going to be buffing it down. Over here at the shop with Roy. He's helping me get some of the little imperfections on the bumper out. So yeah, small little imperfections that he's just wet sanding down and getting it perfect, especially the front end. So it's pretty common, I guess, whenever like fresh paint is put on. This is pretty normal. Is it just fiberglass that paint doesn't like stick too well?
Unfortunately, it's just like pretty impossible to not have a dirt speck fall in the paint.
Got it. Okay.
You know, we can, unfortunately, like our booths, we just use them so often.
Yeah.
I mean, it just generates a decent amount of dirt here and there. So right now, that's all I'm really doing is just evening out those little minor dirt specks that I'm not really too happy with. Okay. Some of them are like a little bit more minor, and you know, you're always gonna have a little bit of a variance with some type of dirt, but you know, if it's a pretty big noticeable spot, like for me, it just it bothers me. So that's where I was like, yeah, come back so I can just kind of smooth some of those out. And
I like that because you're a car guy and you like perfection.
Unfortunately,
so I appreciate it.
It's a love-hate thing, you know. It's like no matter what I do, I'm always my worst critic, and I'm just never happy, never satisfied.
Yeah.
That's just
which shows in your builds, though, you know.
Yeah, it's just. Again, I'm just never happy. One day we'll have a rotisserie and we'll do things inside and out. One of my good friends, Jesse, actually started showing me this guy. He has a massive following. Everybody knows him. It's this thing called Built by Legends.
Okay,
and, they're in Japan, and I mean, just everything that they do on that level is just something that I've not really knowing them, but it's just something you strive to do. Is really that pursuit of perfection has always really resonated with me because it's there's no way to be perfect, but you always want to.
You strive to get there.
Yeah, just do your best, right?
Yeah, that's one thing that like kind of stood out to me whenever I went back to Singapore for a bit and I just check out some, you know, the local car scene, friends cars, I mean, and a lot of them, even though, you know, they call it not a show car, but everyone is like kind of like in Japan, right? They try to strive to be like real clean engine bay, real clean like exterior, and I guess they just take pride in it, you know?
For sure.
So I was like, yeah,
Absolutely.
that's pretty cool.
It's definitely a different level of.
Yeah.
Just everybody's a little bit different, right? Some people want to have the best paint or the best engine or whatever, but I mean, I think overall it's just whatever you do, just taking your time to do it right and like,
right the first time.
Yeah, just really, just care about it, care what it looks like.
Yeah, I think like we've all been down that road. Well, for me, I know maybe for you when you first started out in the car game with like, you know, throwing rep parts on it and then figuring out like fitment don't work or like the quality is not good, and then just like over time just, you know, being a little bit more OCD with stuff you do and the way you put it on.
For sure.
Yeah. And
so right now,
after Roy buffed it down wet sand, it's a lot more flat right here. So, you know, you're seeing that there's a lot of small little like stuff, dust, particles that go on after you lay the paint. But yeah, getting it as smooth as we can. And then later on he's gonna polish it so the shine's gonna come back. But he's trying to hit it right here at these areas as well, so get the bumper looking as good as we can. And once I'm back home, I'll have to wash the car since there's quite a bit of residue on the car. And we also have a car meet tomorrow, so on the S2000 looking nice and clean. Alright, and we're all set. So a lot better. This piece right here was where there's some little, you know, imperfections or just dust particles caked on. Obviously it's still a little dirty, so I need to go home, get it nice and clean, wash it down. Thank you to Roy for helping me fix the bumper, as well as bringing it in on a separate weekend to just get it nice and buffed out. Looks a lot better. Roy is also working on a couple projects. We've got an EK hatch over here that they're working on bodywork and paint. S2000 just made it home. Let's go ahead and give it a quick wash down. Alright, we have the S2000 all soaped down. Alright, S2000 is all clean and she is back in the garage. Alright, so we just made it back home. We washed on the S2000. She looks great. We have her parked back in the garage. Sometimes it still trips me out to see that I have these two red cars here in the garage. So yeah, the RCF is taking the Turbo Lancer spot temporarily in the garage. But yeah, what do you guys think? I hope you guys are liking the videos. S2000 is looking so good. So the rear end is going to change up quite a bit, hopefully in the next few months. We have the Voltex Type 2 carbon fiber wing up here. We have the CarShop glow tail lights. And what I'm really waiting for before I change up the whole rear end is we do order a JDP carbon fiber rear diffuser made to order. So once that goes on, probably have the wing nicks, the tail lights, whole rear end is going to transform. Hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs. Make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.